Kim Kardashian unfollows Tristan Thompson on Instagram.
Blac Chyna is allegedly pregnant again.
And Camila Cabello opens up about having OCD.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
This episode is brought to you by Invisalign Treatment. Get straight teeth 2 times faster. We have a lot of random stories today. Blake Lively unfollows Ryan Reynolds. The Avengers cast reads mean tweets. But my favorite headline is coming later, and it's Selena Gomez teases her brand new song.
I'm so excited. It's only 9 days away. But first, let's talk about this Tristan Thompson, Kim Kardashian drama because they both unfollowed each other this morning. So Kim went on the Ellen DeGeneres show to show the world how she really feels about Tristan Thompson cheating on her sister Khloe for months while she was pregnant. And she basically summed it up in a few words, saying it's so f***ed up. It was the first time one of the Kardashians directly spoke about the scandal publicly, and it doesn't look like Kim is going to be in a forgiving mood anytime soon because she just unfollowed Tristan on social media and he unfollowed her right back. And it's probably not a coincidence that the mutual unfollows came right after Kim basically publicly denounced Tristan's behavior on the Ellen show. While she didn't talk too badly about Tristan because she said she has a rule about keeping things cute and classy when a baby is involved, Kim did make it clear that she is 100% focused on supporting Khloe and that she thinks Tristan's actions were beyond unacceptable. Now, while Kim didn't outright say that she hopes Khloe will leave Tristan, she didn't exactly say that she hopes Khloe will work it out with Tristan either. Tristan actually broke his social media silence over the weekend after his team's win over the Indiana Pacers. He wrote on Instagram, quote, "What an atmosphere in the queue, great win, hashtag on to the next one." Surprisingly, while Tristan unfollowed Kim following her interview on Ellen, he does still follow the rest of the Kar-Jenner family, including Khloe, and Kourtney, Kendall, Kylie, and Kris all still follow him. So for now, Aaron, obviously this is very early stages of what could be a very dramatic situation. I'm glad Kim unfollowed Tristan, you know, because if you're gonna go on a show and say how you really feel about someone and express that you are mad about him, mad at him publicly, I think, unfollow him, right?
Yeah, I also feel like the unfollow process has more to do with like not wanting to see like toxic stuff in your feed. Maybe it was because she saw that he posted about his game on Twitter and she's like, are you really posting this right now?
Right. You could be saying so many other things.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like it's probably over with the family and Tristan. The fact that he hasn't unfollowed all the rest of them. I mean, there's a lot of them that he'd have to take like a whole afternoon off and like unfollow that whole
Unfollow
clan.
Mary Jo. Unfollow Todd Cranes.
There's so many. Scott Disick, like, oh my gosh. But
That's so true.
I appreciate Kim speaking out because I feel like men everywhere who are thinking the way Tristan Thompson was thinking might be shooketh when women speak out and they call them out publicly.
Right.
Hopefully that will keep future people from doing the same things that Tristan did.
I mean, you would think, but you know what I was thinking about, Aaron? Like how, I don't know, I wonder how Khloe feels about it because this directly happened to Khloe. So I wonder if she's annoyed that Kim said something about the situation before she did. But then it's really hard, you know, because she lives in this famous family and obviously Kim's gonna be asked about it. So
I'm sure she got.
Maybe they made
Kim
a plan
got her
together. Yeah, but it's interesting that Tristan unfollowed Kim right after, but you still follow the rest of the family. This is all so awkward. Can't wait to see what happens next. Well, get excited, Selenators, because Selena just confirmed she's dropping a new single. So Selena's just confirmed she's dropping a new single on May 10th, and the song is gonna be called Back to You. So she posted to Instagram saying the song will be a part of the new 13 Reasons Why soundtrack, and we're so excited because it's literally 9 days away. So thanks to an employee at Interscope Records though, we were already sort of speculating that Selena was gonna drop a new single because the employee prematurely posted a promo for the song, Back to You, on her Instagram story with single art and all, and from the looks of it, it was pretty legit. Plus, the song was already registered in the BMI songwriting database, so we knew something was definitely happening. It also seems like Puma will be involved in the new single somehow as well, because some of the art that the employee shared included Puma sneakers. Now, along with the artwork, there were a few other hints that had us thinking that Sel's music was on the horizon, because for example, in the photo her makeup artist Hung Van Gogh posted on Instagram just a few days ago, which he captioned, "Coming soon," Selena's rocking a brand new bob haircut, and while that in and of itself is too vague to assume that a new single was on the way, Hung also happened to tag Stella Greenspan in the photo, who, if you guys don't remember who she is, she's one of the people who worked with Selena on her Fetish music video, basically giving away that they were working on some sort of music video. So we don't have confirmation that Selena is going to drop a music video with the new song Back to You. But how exciting is this? I didn't think it would be like this soon that we would be getting new music from Selena Gomez, and I can't wait to hear it.
I know, I heard from some random source that I know that she was back in the studio writing and working on new music, so I felt like this was coming. But I bet you she doesn't have enough for a full album right now, so this is the perfect way to release a single tied into the show that she's producing and a part of. It makes so much sense. I cannot wait to hear the track. I wonder if it's about Justin Bieber. I couldn't help but think that.
Well, it's called Back to You.
I know.
So like, it's about Justin, right, guys?
Right? I don't know.
Let us know in the comments, but like, come on.
And I think we're gonna get a music video for sure. I think we're gonna get a music video before the song drops.
Really? You know what I think? I think Selena was just gonna drop this song without telling anyone, and then I think the employee at Interscope Records, hopefully he or she still has their job, I think because they posted it yesterday, everyone was like, oh, Selena's coming out with new music, that she was maybe like, let me just tell everyone on my Instagram today.
Yeah, and let me just drop it like tomorrow. Right, that'd be ideal. Well, we're gonna deliver facts and let you guys be the judge of how you feel about it. But Blac Chyna gave birth to baby Dream, Rob Kardashian's daughter, about a year ago. And now she's pregnant again with a new baby from a new baby daddy. Blac Chyna started dating 18-year-old rapper YBN Almighty J back in February, and their relationship got serious fast. The teenager posted a photo of the 29-year-old on Instagram in early April and captioned it, "Will you marry me?" along with the diamond ring emoji, causing some serious confusion. While it seems like Jay was kidding about being ready to propose, it looks like he and Chyna are very serious enough to bring a life into the world. MTO News reports that Chyna and Jay are expecting their first child together. This will be the third child for Chyna, as she already has 5-year-old son King, Cairo from Tyga, and a 1-year-old daughter, Dream, like I said, with Rob. The site says she's about 2.5 months pregnant at this point and isn't necessarily trying to hide the news. She was photographed at LAX on Friday and was spotted rubbing her belly as she walked out of the airport. So this is where it gets interesting. Chyna and Jay met on a dating website called Christian Mingle several months ago, and according to Jay himself, he told Jumper, quote, "How did I meet Blac Chyna? I was searching on Christian Mingle and I seen her profile pop up and I'm like, this fire. So I slid in her Christian Mingle messages and she responded to my email, so we had linked up and he also revealed what he would do if Chyna ended up getting pregnant, and he said, quote, "If Chyna got pregnant, I would keep that like daddy loves you. I love your
I just want to clarify that the reason why I was laughing before you started this story, Erin,
is because of this quote.
I knew that you were going to have to read this quote. I don't think the actual story is funny. It's actually not surprising to me at all.
No.
I just think that quote is so funny, you guys. Like, that needs to be on a t-shirt and right?
Here's the thing, that quote to me, I was telling my husband, I was like, you know what? If this was written in a script for a television show for a character to say, no one would approve it because they'd be like, nobody says that. Like, cut that out. That's not real life. Like, that's not good enough for this TV show. But yet, it really came out of someone's real mouth. And it's just so shocking. We need a new word for shocking, I feel like, sometimes when it comes to
a new word for shook, for shock.
Wow.
All I know.
Wow.
All I know is
very romantic.
It is very romantic. But all I know, Erin, is that I feel like I gotta go on Christian Mingle now to find someone. Because
Hey.
Blac Chyna, she goes from guy to guy to guy, and I go from being single to single to single. And maybe this is the answer. Maybe Christian Mingle is the answer for me.
Well, speaking of people unfollowing people, in some very shocking / possibly heartbreaking news, Blake Lively, who you guys know is married to Ryan Reynolds, just the most beautiful couple I've ever seen. They're like the only couple left in Hollywood right now that I'm rooting for to be together forever. Well, she just unfollowed him and everyone is shook. But it turns out that this was all a publicity stunt for an upcoming feature film that Blac is actually starring in. So let me fill in a few gaps for you. On IMDb Pro, it says that Blac is starring in a movie called A Simple Favor, which is in post-production right now. The film not only stars Blac, but also Anna Kendrick, and it's also directed by actor and director Paul Feig, who has also directed one of our favorite movies, Bridesmaids. The movie is an adaptation of a book by the same name in which a woman named Emily Nelson mysteriously vanishes. And who does Blake Lively play in the movie? A girl named Emily Nelson, who probably vanishes. Okay, now it's all coming together. So she deletes every post she ever had, unfollows everyone, and now Blac follows 27 girls named Emily Nelson. This whole thing screams publicity from top to bottom, and clearly it worked because fans of Blac and Ryan from around the globe are freaking out. This is a really genius publicity move. Yes. I think it's really smart, and now I want to go see the movie, because if it's a movie that inspires her to delete everything and unfollow everyone and do all that, like, what is this movie about?
I know. Would you delete your whole Instagram if you were playing a character in a movie and they asked you to?
Well, if I was making Blake Lively money, yeah. Right now I'm like, no, my Instagram page is curated.
Yeah, I guess I'd delete my whole life. I'd be like, all right, just give me the paycheck. All right, guys, well, in other movie news, Marvel's Avengers Infinity War came out this weekend, and if you haven't seen it, you're obviously in the minority because it became the biggest worldwide box office opening of a movie ever with $630 million. So obviously everyone in the world is talking about this cast.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Kimmel made the entire huge cast sit down and read mean tweets, and it is so funny, you guys. This is probably one of the meanest and funniest mean tweet segments of all time, but it seems like they were pretty good sports about it. Like when someone tweeted about Elizabeth Olsen's thumbs.
Elizabeth Olsen has weird thumbs. It's true, I do. I have weird thumbs.
Or said this about Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch always looks like he's had an allergic reaction to bad shrimp.
And last, here's one that was aimed at Samuel Jackson.
Also, while I'm comparing old men to reptiles, ever notice that Samuel L. Jackson looks like a snapping turtle?
Aaron, this segment is definitely one of the funniest. You guys have to watch the whole video because so much of the cast of the movie, had to read mean tweets. But I think my favorite one was the Benedict Cumberbatch one because it kind of does look like he had an allergic reaction to shrimp sometimes. I love him, but this was so funny.
I know, it makes me want to go create an additional Twitter account where I can just tweet mean tweets at celebrities just to see if I could actually get featured on Jimmy Kimmel. Or are those like maybe assistants or interns creating these mean tweets for them?
You think?
Or are they real people who are out there just tweeting mean things?
No, they're definitely real.
Maybe, but I don't know. It does make me want to tweet mean things, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, don't leave mean comments on this video, guys.
No, leave some mean comments. Let's just give us all your mean comments. I'm curious. Right. Actually, you do that every day anyways. All right, I'm gonna end this show with some Camila Cabello news. She talked to Cosmopolitan UK about her friendship with Taylor Swift now that she is prepping to go on tour with Taylor this summer. And she also talked about really struggling with OCD. With regard to her friendship with Taylor, who we all know she's gonna be touring with, she said, "I love her. We just talk about boys. She loves love and we love talking about it. It's fun to just vent and talk and dream." She also mentioned how her life has been dealing with obsessive compulsive disorder. OCD is weird. I laugh about it now. Everybody has a different way of handling stress. And for me, if I get really stressed thinking about something, I'll start to have the same thought over and over again. And no matter how many times I get to the resolution, I feel like something bad is about to happen if I don't keep thinking about it. I didn't know what it was. And when I found out and learned how to step back from it, it made me feel so much better. I feel so much more in control of it now, to the point where I'm like, okay, this is just my OCD. I'll ask my mom a question for the 4th time and she'll be like, "That's OCD, you've gotta let it go." But one of my favorite tidbits from this article was when Camila was talking about her career and kind of giving advice on that. And she basically said, don't ever get comfortable, which I think is so wise for someone who's so young. And I do think that that's a huge part of being successful in this business, is to always be evolving, always be changing, improving yourself, pushing your brand, experimenting with new sounds. And I think I'm so happy that she already knows that that's what she's got to do, because I think that she's going to be doing this for a long time if she continues to evolve.
I agree. I think everyone in the world, no matter what age you are, you should push yourself out of your comfort zone, because that's how you grow and that's how you figure out what you like and what you don't like. So yeah, I really enjoyed this interview too, and I mean the Reputation tour is just days away. I sadly, okay, so you guys, I did not buy tickets, but I'm hoping one of my friends comes through and takes me anyway. But I think I'll definitely be there because if that doesn't happen, I'll just get tickets because she's performing at the Rose Bowl twice.
Yeah, are they? I don't even know if they're sold out. You might still be.
I think they're still. I have a couple friends that are selling, so I think I'll definitely.
Girl,
be
you
at this
have
one.
to go.
I know. All right, guys. Well, it is the end of DHR, so obviously, Aaron and I have some questions for you. We really want to know what you think about Selena Gomez dropping a new single very soon. Do you think she's going to drop a music video with it, before it? What do you think happened to the employee at Interscope that told us all about this? Let us know in the comment section below.
Also, since those were a lot of questions, I'm gonna keep my question really simple, and it's more of a request. Why don't you guys roast us in the comments, Jimmy Kimmel mean tweet style? Actually, don't get too mean. Oh no, now I'm thinking.
No, it's
maybe.
okay. There's someone that I was laughing at so hard, Aaron, that says that I always like look at the papers after or move the papers after, and then I notice and I'm like, you're right, I do that, and I was like laughing about it.
So you learned from it.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
but I'm not gonna stop doing it.
Okay. Well, feel free to roast us nicely in the comments, and you guys, that's the end of the show. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye. Click to the right to see Kim Kardashian reveal the truth about Tristan Thompson.
And thanks again to Invisalign Treatment for sponsoring this episode. Click the link in the description below to check out the Invisalign Smile Quiz.